Hey everyone, Pastor Wes here, Wednesday night. Hope you're having a good week. We're jumping back into our study, talking about the abundant life, and we're going to talk about a new secret tonight, one that is probably not very popular, one that we probably won't like, but is absolutely essential if you're ever going to achieve or live in the abundant life. The secret is this: refuse to quit. Do not quit. I want to read to you beginning in verse 14 of chapter 21 of Genesis, the story that says, "So Abraham rose early in the morning and took bread and a skin of water, and putting it on her shoulder, he gave it and the boy to Hagar and sent her away. Then she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba. The water in the skin was used up, and she placed the boy under one of the shrubs. Then she went and sat down across from him at a distance of about a bow shot, for she said to herself, 'Let me not see the death of the boy.' So she sat opposite him and lifted her voice and wept. God heard the voice of the lad. Then the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven and said to her, 'What ails you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the lad where he is. Arise, lift up the lad, and hold him with your hand, for I will make him a great nation.' Then God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water, and she went and filled the skin with water and gave the lad a drink." Like so many Christians, what we do, Hagar threw in the towel. And what's most interesting is she did so within eyesight of the well that saved her, that saved the boy. Whatever you're going through, I want you to know God says, do not quit, refuse to quit. I know it may be an old adage, but it's still true. Winners never quit, quitters never win. Retool, rework, reinvest, change your course, get godly counsel, do whatever you've got to do, but don't quit. There are some truths that I want to share with you. One is very simple. You've got to accept that adversity is going to be a given in life. Adversity is going to be a given. It rains on the just and the unjust alike. Jesus said, "In this world you will have tribulation. Fear not, I have overcome the world." You're going to have trouble. You're going to have adversity. And you've got to stop rolling over and playing dead when things get tough. Stop acting like life is supposed to be a bed of roses and everything is supposed to be handed to you and everything is supposed to be laid out in front of you. And for some reason, yours is the only life that seems to have thorns in it. That's not true. You've got to accept the adventure. And you've got to learn how to thrive in the midst of adversity, because adversity is going to come no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, and no matter what you desire to do in life. Adversity is going to come. But you can overcome it in Christ because he has overcome the world. The key is to stay with Jesus. He says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." That's his promise to every single person. Come to me. And we've got to learn to stop running from our problems. We've got to learn to stop running from adversity. There's so many people I know that they've set up this pattern in their life of quitting every time the going gets tough. And from an early age, many of us, we set a pattern in our lives that leads to failure. We run from problems rather than just confronting them. And I'm telling you this, so if you want to thrive in life, you cannot do it without confronting your problems. They're not going to magically go away. You're not going to wish them away. You need to face them, you need to deal with them, and you need to solve them through the power of God. You've got to learn how to fight for your life, because you're going to have adversity. And I can promise you something. You will never live in the abundant life of Christ if you quit every time it gets tough. Every time you go up against adversity or you face something that seems to be detrimental or a trial you're going through, if you stop, if you quit, if you walk away, you will never, ever live in the abundant life. And there are a lot of people out there that simply are just quitters, and there's nothing that I can say, there's nothing that I can do whatsoever to change their situation. There's nothing I can speak over their life that's going to change their outcome if they're a quitter. You'll never get anywhere in life if you quit when the going gets tough. So you've got to refuse to quit, face it head on with Jesus, and you will get through the adversity. each and every time, because what he does is he leads us through step by step, hand in hand, through all the trials, the tribulations of life. The key is to stand with him, walk with him, never leave him, and face the adversity head on so that you can overcome it. We are more than overcomers through Christ. We'll talk more about this next week. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your week. I love you. Don't quit. God bless you.